Good evening. Good evening, good evening, good evening. Need to do a quick sound test. I gotta put my face up on the big screen for a second here. Oh, Bobby Pop streaming. Alright, let's see. Here we go. Testing. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. That looks okay. Cool. Take these out. Alright, we're gonna try to get our own instance of Convex set up tonight. Adjust my camera in just a little bit. There we go. Alright, let's go back to the screen share. Alright, so Convex announced this earlier this past week. What was this? February 13th? Yeah. Why does that say a day ago? That's got to be a bug, huh? February 13th, 1 day ago. It's the 16th. Anywho, Convex is this really great service. If you're not aware of it, it's a really great service for like a managed backend. So if you're familiar with like Firebase or Supabase, it's kind of in that same vein. They have a ton of great features. However, for my own personal needs, I just don't have the need for a cloud offering. You know, like I don't want to pay for a cloud offering. They do have a free tier. It's just I like the idea of being able to self-host this. So if I ever do have a need to actually scale, then I would use their cloud offering probably. But I was excited to see they have a self-host option, so I wanted to try to set this up on my server to get this working. So I think what I'm going to do to start with is I'm just going to clear, exit, make this a little bigger. Okay, so basically I'm going to follow the self-hosting directions here. And then the one thing I might need to do is I might need to redo it and set like some specific environment variables. But I'm not going to worry about that yet. I just want to see if I can get this working on a remote server on my local network. So that's where I'm going to start. So we're going to SSH into my server here. SSH into Tinker. And then we're going to make a new directory called Convex. And I'm going to cd into Convex. And then I'm going to try to pull down this Docker file right here. This must be a repo though, huh? Convex GitHub. They must have a repository on here called Git Hmm. I don't know if I have node on my. Yeah, I don't have npm. So is there some other way I can get this file? Where's this file at? Copy. So let's do curl -l, and then dash output is going to be docker compose dot yaml. Cool. Vim. Am I running you off? I stream in our living room, and so sometimes I feel like sometimes my talking runs my wife off. But I think she just got up to do some chores. Okay, so these two right here, I think I'm gonna have to, well, not the ports, but the origins. I think I'm gonna have to change. But I think I'm gonna start with just running this. Let's see. Quit. So now we'll go back to their directions and we'll do docker compose pull, then docker compose up, and then we'll execute this back in. So let's open up another tab, and we'll SSH into Tinker again. Make this a little bigger. CD into Convex. Okay. So let's go docker compose pull. So it's pulling those images down that we're gonna need. Okay, cool. So now we can say docker compose up. Okay, it's running. Now we need to run this command, but this is going to generate a key, and I do not want to share this key because essentially this is going to be, I'm going to take this off screen. Basically this key is going to be like a password to get into the dashboard. So I'm going to save this somewhere where I won't lose it. Convex self-hosted key. Admin. Let's call it admin key. Save. Cool. Okay. So with that. Okay, so this is running. So it's running, so I should be able to hit this on my local. But I don't want this. I don't want the local. I don't want my local host, meaning the computer I'm streaming from. I want the server. So I need to use the IP address, which I have over here. So if I hit port, what's the port I want? 6791. 66791. Yeah, there we go. And then now it wants us to enter our key. Copy. There. Log in. Let's see if this works. Alright, so it's not responding. But let's see, does it actually map some ports? Yeah, it maps 6791, 6791. Okay, let's look at my I have this application on my server called Portainer that lets me let's see. We should have a convex stack. Looks like it's healthy. And that port's open. So I wonder why this isn't responding. Let's see. WebSocket connection. Oh, I bet this is something with my Nginx configuration. Okay. So I'm gonna Nginx. I bet I don't have the default. I don't think this is gonna work. Let me just go. I'll just do it from the command line. Okay, so we need to go cd etc nginx. Then we need to go into sites available, sites available. And then I think we need to go into defaults. Oh, we need to open that up. Vim default. Hold on, I don't want to leak anything here. Yeah, okay, there's a server. Why does it keep airing? Da-da-da. Okay, so sudo then default. Okay, I think what I need to do is I need to edit this config to support WebSocket connections. So let's see, Vim. Oh my gosh, that's annoying. That sound, that's annoying. So I need to go Vim sudo Vim Onyx graph sudo Vim Onyx graph dot stephenfreeborn.com. think I need something like this. Let's see. Nginx support web socket connection. Nginx support WebSocket connection. I'm not going to actually run this. Let's see. Oh yeah, that's basic. Okay, so enabling. To enable it, you'll need to configure to pass WebSocket traffic to your backend application. This involves setting the correct headers and using the proxy path. Well, I don't want to do that on the root. So well, we can just do it temporarily. So let's just copy that. And then let's quit out of here. Gosh dang, why is this thing such a pain in the butt? Sudo vim default. There we go. I don't know. I don't think I want to actually do this. So let's actually do touch convex.stephenfreeborn.com. Sudo touch convex.stephenfreeborn.com. I'm just trying to debate if I want to actually go through the full thing. 21 minutes. Yeah, I can do this. Let's just commit. Let's go. Okay, let's go. So touch. Actually, let's copy REST API playground.stephenfreeborn.com. Let's copy that to convex.stephenfreeborn.com. But this actually needs to be a sudo. Okay, sudo vim convex.stephenfreeborn.com. We don't actually have any of this information. Do Do I want to delete all this? I do, because I don't have these cert paths. I'll do this manually. Or automatic. I'll do it with certbot is how I'll do it. So I need to have 2 blocks here. I'm sorry about all the bing 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 bing. That's really annoying, but I don't know how to turn it off. Let's see. WSL turn off bell. Disable beep in WSL. Let's see. To disable the beep in bash, you need to uncomment or add, if not necessary, line set bell none in your input RC file. Okay, we need to do that like right away. Ugh, I should have known better. Sudo vim input RC. Wonder if I need to reload bash. Yeah, maybe I need to. Let's start a new session. I know this is very thrilling content, isn't it? If you're watching. SSH Tinker. Vim sudo vim convex. It's fucking back. Hold on. To disable the beep and the visual bell, also in Vim, you need to add. Okay. Vim.vimrc. I don't know how to turn the bell off. Maybe I can mute it in my... I muted the terminal in my settings. What about now? There we go. Now it's muted. Okay. God. I was gonna lose my mind there for a second. The beeping was getting to me, man. The beeping was getting to me. Okay, so this will actually represent the right configuration. Just need to get a cert. And this is not gonna be, this is gonna be here. And then we actually need to proxy this to a different port, not 777. It is... So Convex Cloud origin is 3210. So that's what we want to proxy to. And then we also need a location block for our for these guys. So then down here, instead of 3210, we need to proxy to 3211. 3211. 11, like that. But do we need to rewrite it? Let's see. Oh, and we also need to set up, let's see. What else? We also need to set up the dashboard. So the dashboard's running on 6791. So we need to set up another location. Dashboard. Ink that. We're gonna put this here. This is gonna be 6. What did I say? 6791. 6791. Oops. 6791. Okay. Okay. So I think though I need to rewrite these though. How did I do that in Nginx? Nginx proxy to path Do you need to rewrite URL? So index, I'm using it to reverse proxy to port 3200. This works fine, but I have an application on port 3200 for which I don't want the initial foo to be sent. Yeah, I want this. Because I don't think I want that additional path when we proxy. So I think we want to do rewrite foo, but or not. No, not here. This is the wrong place. We want it here. And of course, I'm gonna have to figure out how to test all this. I'm gonna have to set up like a dummy project. Then we want to set proxy redirect off. How are you guys doing tonight? Anybody in the chat? Anybody hanging out with me? Or am I all alone? Let's see. Star. Excuse me. Star. /1. Okay, so then what we should be able to do is let's actually let's see, Docker. Let's there we go, right here. I always go to this article to reference the command I need. The command I need is this. This will give me a certificate for convex.stephenfreeborn.com, and this will let Let's Encrypt or certbot and Let's Encrypt do all the magic. Nice. Only I need to move. It always puts the configuration in the default. So I need to move this. CD and or no SSH into Tinker. Then we need to CD into Etsy, Nginx. then into sites available. Sites available. It would help if I could spell. Then we need to cd into, or not cd, we need to sudo vim convex.stephenfreeborn.com. Yeah, we're just proxy. We don't need any of that, but we do need all of this. Nope, that's not gonna work. Let's see. Can I? There we go. Okay, so we need to listen here. Okay, I think that's all I need. And then we'll listen on third. Oh, we should probably also put listen on the loop back. I think that will work. Okay, so now we just need to delete this config over here because we don't want this messing with our other one. Need to delete that, and we can write that out. Okay, now we need to go to sites enabled. And then we need to create a symbolic link here. Linux symbolic link. ln-s. Okay, so we're going to say ln-s. So we want to go Etsy, Nginx, sites available, and then Convex. And we want to link that to convex.stephenfreeborn.com in this folder. And of course we need the sudo command. Okay, so that should be linked. And now I should be able to test. What is it? How do I test? Nginx test configs. Yeah, okay, so we can say sudo nginx -t. Let's see. Invalid port on the listen directive and sites enabled. Okay, cd to cd sites. cd sites available. Sudo vim convex What didn't it like? Hold on. Didn't like something. Sudo nginx-t. Invalid port. Oh. Yeah, I don't want that. Okay, now sudo nginx-t. Cool. Now I should be able to reload, which is sudo nginx reload -s, or is it just -s? I think it's maybe it's just at -x. Reload. There we go. I can never remember all those commands because I do them so infrequently. So what does that mean? What that means is it should... well, I guess if it works, I should be able to go to convex.stephenfreeborn.com/dashboard. And I would expect to be redirected. Although I'm getting a bunch of resources not available. So what exactly was the request that were made? Okay, let's try setting those environment variables. Let's see. This would be vim docker compose. This would be HTTPS, right? I think they specified the whole thing. Yeah, the whole thing. So HTTPS convex.stephenfreeborn.com, like that. Excuse me. And then this one is going to be convex.stephenfreeborn.com/HTTP. Next public. Okay, so what? Let's see. Does this need to be set to something? So I wonder, does this need to be the same as my... I think this can just be left alone as port 310 because my container's running... yeah, I think I can leave that like that. So let's right quit all. Okay, and then Docker compose up. Okay. Then let's go back to our... let's see. This would probably be better if I didn't have this thing hosted on the same... Docker ps. Yes. There's the dashboard. So that's running. Okay. So what if I do... convex.stephenfreeborn.com. Yeah, I think I need to... hold on. Let's see. This may take my stream down. Yeah, I feel like I need to be on a... I think this is gonna... God, do I want to take my stream down for this? I don't know. I don't know. I do know I can reach it. So if I go to the server directly, 191.168.133. So I can definitely reach it. I wonder if the key is good between restarts. Okay, it is. But it's not going to work because it's not allowing WebSocket connections. Okay, so it is running. Okay, yeah, there you go. So that request succeeded. So dashboard. But this one is not. What about HTTP? So that one's reaching. Yeah, so all these static files aren't getting found. So it hits the back end. It returns 400. Okay, so let's try modifying our sudo. Maybe I don't understand how the dashboard is supposed to be configured. Next public deployment URL. What the hell is that? It's your backend URL. Okay. I wonder if the dashboard can't. Whoops, I just pulled out my headphones. I wonder if the dashboard can't run on a subpath like that. Because I bet if I'll bet if I rewrite some of these, let me just try rewriting this. Let's see, copy that, and send this to dashboard. Yeah. Okay, so Next.js site running on a subpath. I don't know why this would be having an effect. Let's see. What if we remove the rewrite? How do you comment in these files? Comments in Nginx config. Okay, so a comment looks like this. Okay, and then sudo nginx-t, sudo nginx-s reload. let's see, HTTPS. There's our Convex deployment. .com/dashboard. So maybe if I do dashboard.convex.com, it would work. Well, let's at least try it, right? It can't hurt to try it. So let's say sudo vim nginx. No, not nginx. Convex. Just remove all this. Right, quit all that out. Reload. Okay, and then so let's go to my hosting provider. And let's get signed into this guy real quick. Sign in. Let's see. I'm gonna give this one shot and then I'm probably gonna wrap up. Because my only goal was to try to get this set up, and I feel like I have pretty much got it there. It's just I need to work out this dashboard thing. Then I need to test it out against a test project, I think. Okay, so we'll just add a new record here. And we're going to point that at a new subdomain. So we'll say equals this. What is it? This guy. Just pointed at that. Okay. Probably it'll take a minute. Okay, so now what we'll do is we'll set up a new site in here called Well, actually, we'll get a cert for it first. So let's do sudo certbot --nginx -d dashboard.convex.stephenfreeborn.com. Okay. And then we'll sudo vim yeah, right. Sudo vim defaults. And we need to take all this. Oops, I didn't mean to paste. We just need to take all this and copy it. And we'll delete it from here. And then we'll make a new one. So sudo touch dashboard.convex.stephenfreeborn.com. And then we'll sudo vim that. So we can paste this in. Copy. I think that's right. Get rid of that line, get rid of that line, get rid of that line. You need to change this. Oh, is this all being treated as one line at the moment? I think it is. So this needs to be a separate line. This is what I get for copying and pasting. What the fuck? I'm just going to format it over here on my computer because it's all jacked. Go to my handy friend VS Code and see if it can format this shit for me. Let's see. Oops. Where's the rest of my file? Oh, what have I done? Somehow I've screwed up all the formatting in this config file I copied. One, two, three, four. 1, 2, 3. Okay, let's just try doing that. Let's just try deleting. Delete, there you go. Delete that, return. Okay, that looks better. We can get rid of all this because this that's not what I want to do with the location. We can get rid of this. We can tab this in, tab this in, tab that. That is an unnecessarily long line. I think this should be listen like that too. Okay. Now let's take this back here. Server file, paste that in. Okay, that seems to have worked a little better there. Okay. So then what we need to do is we need to actually proxy this to the right location. So let's copy what we have for the other configs. Specifically this guy. Let's copy this. Quit all sudo vim dashboard. And I'm going to go into this block here. Paste that in. And this is actually running on, what was that port? Does anybody remember? I don't remember. The port is 6791. 66791. So sudo nginx test. Okay, sudo nginx s reload. Now let's see what happens. So this would be HTTPS. There we go. Okay, so that's working. So now let's try to hit the dashboard. Oh, let's try to hit HTTP. That's still working. Now let's try to hit the dashboard. Dashboard. Oh, yep, that's not gonna work because I need to enable it. So cd sites enabled ln-s etsy nginx sites available dashboard, and then I need to make dashboard.convex.stephenfreeborn.com, and I need to do that with the sudo command. Sudo, and then I need to do nginx dash sudo nginx dash t sudo nginx dash s reload. Now let's try to hit that. So https dashboard dot dash what dash convex.stephenfreeborn.com. Okay. Get this admin key here. Admin key. Log in. Okay, the WebSocket connection is still failing. Okay, so let's try setting the environment variable to our public. So let's go to our Docker compose file. Okay, so let's set that there. Let's stop these. Actually, I'm guessing it could probably resolve it by name, honestly. Let's see. So let's do invim, not invim, vim, docker. Can we just do it by the service? So if I said backend, so do back end like that, since these are in the same docker compose up. Let's try this again. Dashboard. Interesting. Insecure WebSocket connection cannot be. What is WSS? WSS WebSocket? Okay. Okay, so I guess I do need. Okay, so okay. I mean, it's not a big deal. I just thought, why go out to the public internet if I can just resolve it? Okay, so mvim. I don't even know if what I'm doing is the right thing, but okay. So if I change this to HTTPS, and I change this to, well, what if I just force HTTPS? I don't think this will work though, because it's not actually running. There. I'm thinking in order for this to work, I have to set this to the actual convex.stephenfreeborn.com, like that. Right, quit all, and then docker compose up. Let's see. WebSocket error undefined. Huh. So that's not working if I do it. So that's with the dashboard running. Huh. I wonder if I remove the port. try that. I keep wanting to type oh, hey, sorry, I didn't see you. I'm just popping in. This is some bullshit. We must have had more people here. Yeah, good to see you, man. Sorry I missed your comments. But yeah, thanks for stopping in, man. Yeah, just me. Nobody in the chat tonight. Just a lonely stream this evening. That's all right though. That's how it is sometimes, you know. Let me try removing this port number. I feel like that's probably not necessary. Docker compose up. Okay, so it looks like it connected. Okay, there you go. So there's the. No, that's not what I want. So this guy's running. Okay, let me try something. Okay, new entry. Uh, 9. Yeah, this guy. So this would be convex.studentfreeborn.com. dashboard. Convex.stephenfreeborn.com. Okay, then okay, and then dashboard. Okay. No, I do not have that copied anymore. There we go. Let's go. I think the problem was that so the machine that hosts basically my server is on the same network as the machine that I'm currently on, and so I think it was having a hard time resolving the domain. So I basically just put an entry into my host file to fix that. Okay, so let's. Okay, so now I have my own instance of Convex running. And so then what I should be able to do is I should be able to, for initiating deploy from a hosting provider, follow but set the set of Convex deploy key. Okay, the only difference is having your front end talk to the self-hosted back end is to set the right environment variable so the front end client points to the cloud equivalent URL. Yeah, okay, so I have a oh, I also probably need to run this in let's see. Convex. Okay, so I basically know I have it configured correctly now. And it's just using SQLite as the backend currently, or as the database, which is fine for what I'm trying to do. Let's see, software, not self-hosted, Convex local deployment. So let me open this guy real quick. How long have I been going for? An hour and a half? Okay, I'm probably gonna wrap it up. I might do the client part of this another day. But basically I should have, hold on, I don't want to leak anything. So Convex deployment, I have to just set the v Convex URL to something else. Let's see. Now how is it per... Okay, so generate an admin key by SSHing into your running exec. You'll use this for the dev workflow. and to use the dashboard. Yeah, sorry. So the dev workflow, how do I set that up? Once you have the backend deployed, you can start deploying code to it. Use these environment variables either locally or in your local repo or CI/CD scripts. You can then run npx convex dev or npx convex deploy as usual. Okay, so let me add these as environment variables here. And then we put in my convex.stephenfreeborn.com. And then we need my key. Convex. So that's how we protect it. That's basically the most important secret, is that admin key. Okay, and then we need to just set this to the same thing as our, yeah. Okay, right, quit all, or just write all. Okay, cool. Okay, so I think what I want to try before we get off here is I just want to try putting some sample data in there. So how do I do that? Go back to the tutorial, view, convex tutorial. Let's see, set up a convex deployment. Oh, yeah, I can close this too. Okay, so if I run npx convex dev, what happens? Can't safely modify. Okay, let's. Okay, docker compose up -d. Okay, then we should run. Okay, so if I run npx convex, well, what happens if I run deploy? Oh, okay, so npx convex dev. What would you like to configure? A new project. Yep. So use cloud for more. We're using cloud deployment. Okay, so is that using my dashboard? Need my admin key. Actually, let's create a new login here. Doesn't have one. Save. Let's see, Convex, self-hosted Convex instance. Yeah, there we go. And then let's get the admin key. I know I haven't been very active in chat, but I don't think anyone's here, so haven't really. There hasn't been much to say, you know? It was very exciting for me, though, getting this set up. Let's see. Okay, I don't think this worked. Because this is still using a local. Log in. Okay, yeah, so this just put it in my cloud. So now I have two. Okay, that's not what I want. Yeah, because this is running on convex.dev, and what I want is my own. So it's not pointing to the right. It's not pointing to the right place. So let's see. So I have the self-hosted variable set. I have the admin key variable set. The self-hosting docs. Okay, so self-hosting. I mean, I have these set, so I'm not sure why it keeps. Local. I wonder if I need to upgrade. Let's see. npm install upgrade dependencies. I think it's just npm. Let's see. almost like Convex doesn't care. npm update dash dash save. It's almost like Convex on my machine doesn't recognize those environment variables. Because I have them set. Okay, so npx convex dev. There we go, there's my task. Okay, so now they're showing up. Okay, so okay, so the only downside about this is you don't get that segregation of projects, huh? Interesting. Okay, so you'd almost have to set up one of these per, you know, per project, right? Because like in Convex dashboard.convex.dev, you know, you have multiple projects here. We actually can delete these. Delete. Actually, we can delete this one too. We're not using this one. Okay. So yeah, actually, so that is kind of a. Let's see, Convex self-hosted projects. Which I guess makes sense. I guess it makes sense that you don't have the projects because it's a single instance running. Getting the binary, new admin key, run your backend. Yeah. What's the... Hold on, let me go look at the cloud. So, Convex pricing. 1 to 2 developers. You can have up to 20 projects. You can get up to 1 million function calls, 20 gigabyte hours, database storage. Yeah, I mean, the free tier is pretty generous, but I do like the fact that it's on my own compute and I don't have to worry about usages. Okay. So I guess my learnings from this are it works, which is great. And I can even probably try to import some sample data, couldn't I? So let's do that. So MPX Convex. Where are you? There we go. So let's run this. So sample data. Nice. So now we have our documents. This is in our self-hosted. Yeah, so see, our tables are kind of all commingled, aren't they? So you'd probably want to set up an instance for your dev, and you'd want to have a separate instance for your prod. But theoretically, I mean, you could do something like, you could do something like prod, you could do some naming prefixes or something with your domains to set this up. But as far as for me, yeah, this is really nice for me to be able to work with it and experiment with different apps. I like this option. I like it a lot. So, oh, and then the last thing we'll try, let's do npm run dev. And let's see if we can actually get our data out of here. There we go. Yeah, it's working. Okay, and then if we come over to our dashboard, we should be able to edit this. Let's see, integrate with Convex. Yeah, I know I am. Integrate Convex self-hosted. There you go. Yep, so it is talking, and then if we did this, mark this as true, it's now marked. Okay, cool. Yeah, we're gonna have to build something with this, and experiment with doing something with Convex, because I think it would be very fun to build with. And having the I think it's really nice to be able to start self-hosted. Like you can start some really small side projects self-hosted, and then whenever you need to, you can migrate to their cloud offering. Okay, cool. Well, maybe I'll make a video that's a little bit more straightforward of a tutorial of how to get an instance running, a self-hosted instance running. At least how to get it running on a remote server, because it's probably pretty straightforward on how you get it running. I guess the one thing I haven't tested is I need to test probably the HTTP actions with this setup. But this is good enough for tonight, honestly. That'll do. That'll do. Yeah. Okay, cool. So that's working. Probably do something to clean that up here at some point. Let's see. There's just too many projects, too many things to explore. I need to make a video for tomorrow too. But I don't know what I would make it about right now. Nothing comes to mind. Nothing comes to mind at the moment. Okay, well, that's gonna be it for my stream tonight. I don't think it was like super interesting, so I understand if no one showed up and no one hung out because it wasn't very exciting. But it was something I really am a believer in this Convex product, and I don't know how I'm gonna factor that into my content or some apps that I build, but I'm a big believer in it. I just think there's something there from a speed, like it solves so many problems that you always have to solve when you're building an app on the back end, and does it in a really like meaningful and impressive way when it comes to how you build your user experience, because you have that built-in reactivity down to your database, which if you were to implement that yourself would just it just would not be easy. That type of reactivity where your data is always in sync, it's never stale. That's just something you don't have to think about, and that's largely a shit ton of what you have to think about when you're building a web app. Even like just simple CRUD apps, right? Someone makes an edit, you got to refresh the page or refetch the data, and then not only that, but if somebody edits the data on their client, the other clients that are looking at that same data, they won't get the updates till they refresh their page. But Convex solves that because now everybody gets the updates in real time. Yeah, which is pretty baller. So, okay, I'm gonna hop off though. I've got more to say about that. I'll come up with something we can build, something we can do with Convex. That would be fun. Maybe we do like our own little chat app. That's just for my YouTube channel subscribers or something like that. I don't know. We'll see. Okay, I'm gonna go to bed. You guys have a good night. If you were here and you stopped in and said hi, thank you very much. If you're seeing this later on down the line, that's cool too. And I'll probably see you again in another stream or another video or another short. So I'll see you then. Bye, guys.